Carly from Too Hot to Handle Season 2. Welcome to the Roz Mocha Show. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Thank you for having me.
What did you think you were going there to do?
Okay, well, I thought we were going to go do parties in paradise because that's what we were told, right? So we were all told we were going to be in a house drinking tequila, partying, and having sex with everyone. So I was just like, I'm down. I'm ready. And then when Lana popped up, I was like, oh my God. I look so dumb on camera because I have like a big unicorn thing on my head and I had no idea what was going on, like at all.
You guys were the horniest group of people I've ever seen put together for any one single television show.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I didn't realize how bad. I mean, I don't think I looked bad, but I look at it and I was like, oh my God, I am definitely or make-out. Sorry. Can I say that?
No, you're fine. You're fine.
I definitely look at it and I'm like, oh my God, Carly, like keep your tongue in your mouth. I was making out with like everyone.
So Carly, you watched season 1 of Too Hot to Handle, right?
I actually didn't until after the show. So I legit, and I mean that when I say that, I actually had no idea what was going on.
Really? So there was no chance that when you showed up at this resort in Turks and Caicos that there was even a possibility that you were going to be a part of this Too Hot to Handle when you saw it show up and like what the conversations were having?
Yeah, no, not at all. And even like the contract that we got, it said Parties in Paradise. Like the contract that I'd signed before I went on the show was Parties in Paradise, but it was like hyphenated. So I didn't notice that, but everyone else did. So everyone else was like, Carly, like, were you out of it? I'm like, I was so out of it. But yeah, no. And everyone also had Parties in Paradise shirts on.
Oh, like
and they hired a host. So they hired a fake host. So a lot of us were, I think some people kind of knew, but then a lot of us were shocked. They played it off so good.
Okay, but then when you guys all found out that you're on Too Hot to Handle, it like legit didn't change anybody's attitude whatsoever in how you were going to navigate those 10 or 12 days, however many ever days you were there.
It didn't change anything at all, honestly. I think for a lot of us, because we weren't allowed to do anything, it made us want to do something more. Like, at least for me, like, I'm just like, I hate rules. That's something my like tagline. I hate rules. So as soon as they said like, you can't do something, I was like,
Yeah. But so this show, and what makes this show so great, especially season 1, was you get this group of young people where you're super horny and all you want to do is make out and you all hate rules. And the hope is that there will be a sort of emotional journey where, people actually grow up on that island in those days. Did you find that you went through that, or were you defiant to the end? What can you tell us?
I actually had a really emotional journey, and I'm not really an emotional person. And on the show, you'll see me in the next batch. I get really emotional. I go through something really big. In the house, and it was a lot. I had to process. It was like really weird for me. Yeah, no, I did. I still broke rules all the way through. I'm pretty sure.
Of course,
that's just me. Yeah.
Carly, since appearing on Too Hot to Handle season 2, which by the way, the first 4 episodes are on Netflix right now. After you wrapped up recording up until now that the episodes are out, did you date anyone? Were you with anyone? If so, did you have to tell them, or did you let them know just because you wanted to, that you were going to be on this season of Too Hot to Handle?
So I actually might have met someone on the show that I ended up dating a little bit afterwards. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm not going to say who, but I ended up being with someone from the show. Yeah.
But are you still with that person, or are you not with that person?
I would say it's complicated. It's back and forth.
Yeah. Are you currently are you seeing anybody else right now?
No. Right now I'm just open. I'm like, so sorry, 1 second.
Yeah.
I'm like so freaking busy with everything and my work and my management and stuff. So I don't really have time for boys, but yeah, I do have my eyes up kind of on one person. Yeah. What did you say?
You have time for one.
I've got time for one. Yeah. I'm not dating anyone. Like, okay. I'm not committed to one person.
Is there anybody in your life that you had to prep them before Too Hot to Handle dropped on Netflix of what they would see?
My dad.
Yeah. What did you say to him? How did you explain it? How did you explain it to your dad?
I told him not to watch it. I didn't even really explain it. I kind of just said don't watch it. But my parents are actually having a huge viewing party at my house tonight with all my family. Like my uncles, my cousins are gonna be there. So It's yeah, my brother. I don't think my brother's gonna watch it. His girlfriend is crazy about reality TV. Like she's freaking pumped. Like she's so excited. My brother's like, no, I'm not gonna watch it. And I'm like, yeah, probably not.
No. Carly,
Yeah.
no. Like Roz and I, you were there. Roz and I, we watched these episodes
Yeah.
already.
Did you watch them all? Did you watch them all?
They cannot have this party, Carly. And what do you think? What do you think? Based on what went down like in real time versus how they edited the show, how close to, I guess, reality is it?
Pretty close, honestly. Yeah, pretty close. There are some things you don't see, but pretty close. I mean, I looked at myself and I was like, I don't think I look that good on it, to be honest.
Really?
Like it's just weird seeing. It's my first time seeing myself like on a Netflix show, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm just like so weird. I'm just such a weird person. My DMs are like that. My DMs are like, you're so weird. I'm like, yeah.
Your DMs are going to be blowing up even more.
Carly.
My phone's going crazy. My phone hasn't stopped. Yeah.
We know from shows like Bachelor and stuff that the sort of production manipulation behind the scenes of where they steer the ship and the stories of how they, withhold food and they don't let people sleep and all these sort of tricks that they use on reality shows to get people to sort of do what they want them to do. Did you guys have any of that there?
Honestly, no. I would say, and I told all my friends this since the show, I felt my best on the show. I was drinking so much water. I was getting a good night's sleep. I wasn't drinking. I honestly felt the best. I came out of it and I was like, oh my God, I need a life coach. Like after that, I like, wow. Yeah, no, it was great. It was really good.
Life-changing.
Wow.
Other than I couldn't drink. I love to drink and they didn't let me drink that much. So I was kind of pissed off, but I'm happy because I don't look back and go, oh my God, I was wasted in that,